Hey, I'm Isabelle Fallu and I'm a special effects makeup artist. I started doing makeup artistry when I was in high school, and I started painting wounds on myself in my art class. And my art teacher thought that they were real and I got in trouble. So she brought me to the principal's office and I washed them off. I wiped them off with saliva. And she said, "You have to start a portfolio right now." I saw the show Face Off and I just thought it was really cool. These artists were creating these creatures and these monsters from, you know, the darkest corners of their minds, and they were making these things come to life, and I got really excited about being able to do that and wanting to learn how to do that. I started with a lot of the gore and the wounds and zombies and, you know, that kind of stuff. But I'm just really fascinated with a lot of, like, I guess contrast and colors is really, like, kind of where I like to go. So whether it be, like, light versus dark, like a lot of, like, yin and yang, I guess. The things that inspire me to create, I guess, like, I'm a really big fan of fantasy and sci-fi. The wheels are always turning in my brain, I guess. Like, I could read about some sort of, like, Greek goddess, and that would be, like, 20 different character ideas, and, like, you know, or I could see a tree that has really interesting bark, and I would just want to recreate that and incorporate that into some sort of, I don't know, like woodland creature or like forest devil. Well, with every character that I kind of create, it's always got like a little part of my soul in it. It's definitely always got a story. That's one thing that can always be said about the things that I make, is they've got a background of some sort. I want to make people think, and I want to make people feel something. I don't want to say inspired because it's just too cliche, but like I want to make people feel something when they see my art. So I've gotten to work on a couple Netflix originals now recently in the past couple of years. I've gotten to work on Van Helsing. I've done a couple days for them, and I recently did the rebooted version of a magical show. Anytime I'm making a creature, my favorite part is always the painting and the application. Essentially, like having a model walk in, you know, it's 4 a.m, whatever ungodly hour we have to get started at, and just, you know, like gluing all these prosthetics to them. But once the paint hits that model and those prosthetics, just like it goes from being like, oh, like I don't really know what you're doing, to just like, whoa. And that reaction just always makes me feel like so good. Like it's great to just walk around and be like, yeah, like I did that. There's no faking it with this. You have to, yeah, you really have to enjoy what you do.